Hi, this is Aaron here from Stats Lab. I'm a Microsoft certified professional and a specialist in Power BI and SQL Server, focusing on business intelligence technologies. I had a really interesting problem for retrieving real-time data from SQL Server to Power BI. I had a colleague asking me if it was possible to show real-time data in Power BI. So I did a bit of digging around and found a couple of different solutions. You can use a Chrome add-on to make it refresh, but also there's another way that I will show you that would perhaps solve one of your problems. So the problem is this colleague, she had a report that she wanted to display on the TV screen to help the company see its key performance indicators. And it should refresh those visuals, and charts should refresh every time when the data set refreshes or when the analysis service refresh because it's using a live connection. So I'll show you how you could set it up without using, premium capacity or using another method or using a Chrome add-on. You just use Power BI itself, and you could display this on a TV screen and show the real-time refresh or near real-time refresh for your Power BI report or even dashboard. So I'll show you how. So you can see this is a report I've made, very basic, has some simple fields. You can see my table just consists of product name, price, and the date it was inserted. So let's clear this. So we can start from scratch. As you can see, there shouldn't be anything in there now. And by the way, this is using a direct query through SQL Server. So you can see there's nothing in there now. Right. So once you have a report and you want to show data, you want to insert basketball shoes. Right. Let me just show you once you insert. You need to get this app from Power BI. So where you will get it is you need to search apps, Microsoft apps, I think, Microsoft Store. Yeah, Microsoft Store. And you need to search for Power BI app. This is an app, not the Power BI desktop. And then once you install the launcher, you need to launch it, and it will take you to this Power BI app. So a couple of things I did was that, let me see. Yeah, a couple of things I did was I set up a gateway, make sure the gateway is connected because I have a SQL Server on my computer, on my local computer. So it needs the gateway to reach to the server and make sure this is connected. It needs to be mapped, right? And yep, let's have a look. Going back. Yep. So we need to find this report. Let's actually clear this report first. Again. Let's try that again. Clear that report so we know it's exactly the same on the app. You can see the UI is a little bit different on the app as well. Yeah, it's just syncing at the moment. Shouldn't take too long. Yep. Yep, you can see it's blank now. Right. So first you need to deploy this report. You need to publish it first. I don't even have a pro version, so go to my workspace and then deploy it. Replace that one because I have one there already. And this is the report I have on this Power BI service. It's called Power BI Refresh Test. Right? You can see everything's blank, and so is in the app. Just exit. You need to find that report, so that's the report. Yep. So in the settings in the apps, there's some options you need to set up. So on the options, there's a slideshow transition frequency. You can set up from 5 minutes to all the way down to 5 seconds. So I've set it to 5 seconds here. So that means your refresh will happen on every 5 seconds between slides. But also if you have one slide, it's going to refresh every 5 seconds. So that's quite a good capable feature in Power BI that you can set the refresh to be 5 seconds. Right, so to do that, all you have to do is click play, and you can see it's gonna flip between the screens, first screen and the second screen. Right. Okay. Let's pause that for a second. So once you deploy, you just need to let it run. Okay, let's run some tests. So the table is empty now. Let's insert the data into the table and see if they're updated. And you just need to expand the screen, remove, it's going to refresh every 5 seconds and run. Okay. See, wow, look, basketball shoes, $180 all by itself. Okay. And then if you just keep it running in the background on the TV screen, it's gonna refresh automatically. Let's try handbag. Let's say $100. Remember, if you're doing something real time, it's gonna update, and then expand. Yeah, so this will still be running in the background, so every 5 seconds it's gonna slide to the next screen. See, you can see handbag. See, it's amazing, it's gonna work. The archive, and you can show you it's inserted at that time, 12:04, right? And now it's got 2 products in there. Okay, now we'll do one more test, and just to make sure you understand what is actually going. So what I'm doing is just inserting data into the database to simulate a transaction going into the database, and then in Power BI, it's automating that visualization what I have inserted into the database into something visually that you can see. Like the problem that my colleague had was she wasn't able to refresh the visuals because the visuals don't automatically refresh by itself once you put on the screen. And what she did was she had an add-on, but then she also had the problem of having the slides transition from one slide to another in the same report, because when you have an add-on, it doesn't do that. But with this feature in Power BI, you can do that. So hopefully that will solve her problem. Let's do another one. Let's write basketball. Let's call it $50. And it's inserted in here. And let's run the app again, expand, and play. Let's see, he's only got 2 products now. Now look, it's got 3: basketball shoes, handbag, and basketball, right? This is just amazing. I was trying to figure this out for a long time. I'm glad I found a solution to this problem. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you like this video, subscribe to the channel and I'll update more content. You can ask me some questions about Power BI that you want to solve, and hopefully I can help you solve that problem. Thank you for watching and see you next time.